Okay, now the illustrative example we have is, suppose we have a alkene, as in we have 3-methyl but1-ene, that will be CH3, CH3, then CH double bond CH2. So first of all, what will happen that the pi electron cloud of this compound will attack on the electrophile, and that electrophile will actually come from either H2SO4 or it comes from H3PO4. So now what will happen is that the pi electron cloud will attack on the H plus ion, which is released by the H2SO4 or H3PO4. So now the carbocation formed will be like CH3, CH3, CH positive and CH3. Now this carbocation is actually a 2-degree carbocation. So what will happen is that now the next step we need to think about, or the next point which we need to think about, is the stability of the carbocation, whether we can further stabilize this carbocation or not in this particular example. So if suppose we have in this compound, basically from the adjacent carbon, if you see, we can shift either hydride ion or we can shift methyl also. But if you shift methyl, you can clearly see that it will again form a 2-degree carbocation only. So that kind of a rearrangement actually will not help you at all in the stabilization of the carbocation. So therefore what we are going to do over here is that we will shift H plus ion, that is 1,2 hydride shift, and therefore it forms CH3, C positive, CH3, and CH2, CH3. Now this carbocation is actually a 3-degree carbocation. So therefore now once in this reaction, now the carbocation is being stabilized. So next step would be the attack of the water molecule. Now when water molecule attacks, so what will happen is that the water molecule will acquire a positive charge, and that will get stabilized by releasing H plus ion, and hence alcohol will be formed. So therefore the final product in this reaction would be like CH3, COH, CH3, CH2, CH3, and the name of this compound is basically 2-methyl butane 2-ol. So this is the final product of this reaction. Now one point important over here is that in this case, basically what has happened, or in this reaction what has happened, is that the solvent itself actually is acting as a nucleophile. So when it is the case, that is when solvent is acting as a nucleophile, or you can say that when the solvent actually attacks on the compound, so that basically reaction is known as solvolysis. So if suppose sometimes we have alcohol as a solvent, and when it attacks on the reactant or the compound, and that way the reaction will be called as the alcoholysis. So therefore we say that whenever solvent acts as a nucleophile, or you say that the solvent is acting as a reagent, and or you can say that when solvent is directly attacking on the compound, so that type of a reaction we termed it as the solvolysis. So in this case basically water molecule is the nucleophile, so that will be now in this case, because water molecule is basically acting as a nucleophile, so this particular reaction is why known as hydration of alkenes, where hydration of alkenes in other words also means that what you do is you add water molecule in the alkene. So if you think about, we also discussed about the dehydration of alcohols, and that actually takes place by a elimination reaction. So in that reaction what happens is that when alcohol loses an alcohol molecule, it forms an alkene, and if you see the vice versa reaction of it, that is when alkenes, or you can say when water actually adds in the alkene, it forms an alcohol. So these two reactions are basically kind of a reversible type of reactions. So you can either convert alkene to the alcohol, or you can also convert alcohol to alkene. But the most important point again I would say over is that the type of the reaction would be again a different one. It will not be a same one. Likewise, in the dehydration of alcohols, the reaction takes place to the elimination reaction, and in the hydration of alkenes, it is basically takes place by the electrophilic addition reaction. Now, we have, as of now, we have discussed about 2, 3, 4 types of reactions wherever the rearrangement is taking place. So what you can say is that, for instance, suppose we have dehydration of alcohols, or we have dehydrohalogenation of haloalkanes, or we have this that is hydration of alkenes. In any kind of the reaction, be it the dehydration, be it the dehydrohalogenation, or you can say broadly that be it the nucleophilic substitution, be it electrophilic addition, be it any kind of the reaction, wherever the product formation is taking place with the 1-2 shift, that kind of a rearrangement is basically known as retropinocol